So this body cam footage was pretty bad. Actually, I'll do this one first. So we see the guy get on a motorcycle and then he pulls up, and then we'll get audio here in a second. But this is the arrest of Tyreek Hills, and he's a Dolphins NFL star. And you make millions, if not billions of dollars for the Dolphins in the industry. And people are freaking out about Colin Kaepernick for just genuflecting, taking a knee during the pledge. And it was a small protest, a kind protest. So what these cops are used to doing is they're used to fucking over poor people. And poor people who don't know their rights and who don't have lawyers and who don't have anything else. And so what he's going to do is he's going to knock on the window like an asshole. And he's sitting there saying, you know, roll down the window, do this, do that. And the guy isn't being 100% obedient. He's just like, go get the ticket.
Go forward.
Knock on the window, and he's going to say, get my ticket or whatever. He's going to roll the window up, and that pisses him off. I tell you to roll the window down, you roll down the window. I'm a violent piece of shit, and I'll attack people just for the fuck of it, because who gives a fuck about you? I'm a cop. This guy's overweight, he's short, the cop is.
Why don't you have your seatbelt on?
Don't knock on my window.
Why don't you have your seatbelt on?
Don't knock on my window like that, no.
Like what?
Don't knock on my window like that.
Why you have it up?
Don't knock on...
You see the fucking leading questions? He's saying, why do you have the window up? You know, how come you don't have the seatbelt? He's trying to, you know, take over the conversation. And he's just sitting there like, you want to ticket me for the damn, you know, seatbelt? You want to ticket me for the window? You go ahead and get the ticket. Do whatever you need to do. You know, he's got a whole bunch of money. He can pay for the damn ticket. So go, you know, and ticket him. But because he doesn't just immediately say, yes, sir, whatever you say, sir. Okay, sir. All right, sir. He immediately doesn't comply. It pisses dude off, and then dude needs to pull him out of a car.
Why you have it up? I have to knock to let you know I'm here. That way you can lower it and talk to you.
Just get my ticket, bro, so I can go. I'm gonna be late, gang. Do what you gotta do.
He told him to do what you got to do. So why don't he just go do what he's got to do? He's all pissed off because I told you to roll down the window and you rolled up the window. How dare you? I need to tell you I'm here. And he was sitting there like implying some shit. Why do you have the window rolled up? Like, what do you mean? You know, I have my people have windows up, they have them down. What the fuck? Like he's implying something. No, come you don't have your seatbelt. You know, write me a ticket for the seatbelt. Write me a ticket for the speeding. This is just a ticketable offense. You know, this ain't no fucking arrest thing. He isn't doing no violent crimes or nothing. So he said he was late. So you know, he doesn't want to sit there for years for speeding. And he'll drive. You know, he ain't gonna get 20 speeding tickets on the way there. He ain't gonna speed to the damn place.
Keep it down. Hey, keep your window down.
You see how I pissed him off? There is a Chaplinsky decision that says that if you call a person a fascist, that's fighting words. So, is it fighting words to go up on a person and sit there and knock on their fucking window like that? Hobbes says that you can't be contumely. Don't be contumely, so you don't show any hatred or contempt. You gotta, if you're the police officer, for better or worse, you gotta serve as the example. So he ain't being the most. He isn't being nice, but he isn't being the worst ever. He isn't being like, fuck you, ain't gonna do shit. He pulled over. He pulled over for the guy. I pulled over, do the ticket, do what you gotta do. So why don't the dude just do what he's gotta do? Because he needs to have a power trip, respect my authority. So he's going to go above and beyond. And he knocks on the window, and the guy was like, he already asked you why you knocking on the window like that, like, like a fucking dick, like you pulled up. I know I'm being pulled over, like, roll the window down. And next to the ACLU says all you got to do is crack the window. If the window is cracked, then you could talk to the officer. You could pass your information through the window. But he wants to, respect my authority. And now, they're going to escalate this thing beyond all fucking reasonable comprehension. Because they're a bunch of fucking twats. And since they're a bunch of fucking insecure pieces of shit, then they're just going to escalate it. They're going to pull them down on the ground and then just keep on fucking around. People are stopping by. They're telling them that another guy gets arrested and they're going to arrest another person. They just keep on fucking around. They keep escalating and making it worse and making it worse. I got a uniform. I got a badge on. This is a fascist police state, totalitarian fascist police state. The court is just going to say, whatever I did was right, no matter how fucking wrong I was. You don't want people to get all pissed off, then just say, hey, sir, can I have your license? Can I have your registration, your insurance? Once you got your information, you got your information. You think he's got a warrant or something, then go check to see if he's got a warrant. All you did was see him speed. What do you need to pull him out of the car for? Just because he didn't roll down his window the way you wanted him to? Like, get the fuck out of here. He rolled the window down, he gave you the thing, and then they pull him by the neck and all this other shit.
Hey, keep your window down. Keep your window down.
He's like, don't tell me what to do.
As a matter of fact, get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car right now.
So for a minor infraction, just for speeding, nobody got injured, nobody got hurt. He's driving a little fast. I don't even know how fast he was, going, so that'd be interesting. He's driving a nice sports car, so it's, sleek black, so it's cool sports car. Was he speeding or wasn't he speeding? I bet you he was driving right at the speed limit, if not 5 or 10 miles over. What are we on the interstate here? So we're supposed to drive 55, 35. What's the speed limit supposed to be? I bet you he ain't driving 90 in a 15. I bet you it isn't I bet he isn't 20 miles over. I bet he's less than 20 miles per hour over. So for a minor infraction, a ticketable offense, they're going to escalate this shit because he didn't respect his authority. For the Chaplinsky decision saying fascist is fighting words. So you fucking pulling up on somebody and fucking knocking on the window like a fucking dick, and then you roll the window down, he gave you your license, go do the license, go get him a ticket. But he's got his buddies there, he's a fucking prick, no telling how many people that he's done this shit to.
We're not playing this game. Get out. 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 What part of fellow people is that? Hey, Drew, I'm getting arrested, Drew.
And then they're sitting there saying they go play the game, right? And the guy immediately just pulls on his body, pulls on his head, as if he ain't shit. And he's Tyreek, Hill. Tyreek Hill. He's a big, strong man. So that's what they're on a power trip. He's a big, strong man. He's a big black man, and he's being compliant. And so that's it's almost like because he's obeying the law, because he's not being resisting. They just love this shit. They just love, harassing people and hurting people. They ain't trying to enforce the law. They ain't protecting and serving anybody. And there's murderers out here. There's rapists out here. There's thieves out here. There's a bunch of fucking crimes that's on the books. Why don't you do some investigation and actually go after these motherfucking people? People could do drive-by shootings. They could fucking murder your fucking dog. People don't do shit. The Colorado cops don't do, the cops in the SLV. There's good ones and there's bad ones, just like anything else. But these are bad cops right here. And right now they got the Tyreek Nichols federal case going on. So I bet you what's going to happen, these guys are going to get demoted. And then there's going to be some lawsuits. And then they're going to have to show up for court and say why they did what they did. And he isn't going to get injured that much. But just, his honor, his character, he looks like a damn fucking bank robber or some shit,
Arrested. I'm getting arrested, Drew. When we tell you to do something, you do it. You understand? You understand? Not when you want, but when we tell you. You're not confused. I'm getting out, bro. Too late. Too late.
Too late, you done pissed me off. I'm mad now. I'm mad now. It was a ticketable offense, but since you pissed me off, well, hell, now I'm going to act like you fucking robbed a bank. Now I'm going to act like you done some fucking major fucking crimes. Like that we just killed in Israel, and the U.S. government just killed 40 people in Palestine. 40 people got fucking murdered. So is he responsible for 40 deaths? He ain't responsible for 40 deaths.
It's good, bro. It is good. Hey, don't worry about it. I hung up the phone. You stop crying. Bro.
If anything, Tyreek is fucking kicking ass in terms of being overly fucking patient, Go do what you gotta do. Go write him the ticket, He broke the law, you write a ticket, he's gotta pay $100, $200, some shit, right? So do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. But dude didn't want to do what he's gotta do. It looked like they kicked him. They kicked his knee or some shit. You just saw something over there happen to there.
Chill, bro. Hey, don't do, bro. Back off right now. Back off.
This guy's gonna get handcuffed.
Right now.
He's got his hands up and he's backing up.
I'm telling you, go back. I don't have to talk to you. Go back. Go back. Go back. Wait. Pass that card. Pass that card. You want to be in handcuffs too? All right, then back off. We're not playing this game here, man. It's not your business. It's not your business. Keep going back.
It is my business. You know, you're hurting a fellow American. It is my business. Sitting there just saying, do this, and then crowd control, right? Right? And then we're going to fuck up this guy, and then the rest of the cops are going to circle me, and then everybody's got to back up, and we just got to watch the fucking guy get his ass kicked. I like how these people are acting, frankly. They're resisting a little bit.
Get me how your license. I'm not playing. Get me how your license. Your license right now. Your license right now.
He just wants to know what's going on. Like, was he shooting somebody? Did he just rape somebody? Is it a bank robbery? I mean, look how you're fucking acting so fucking crazy. Meanwhile, 40 Palestinians are dead and nobody says a goddamn word about it. Nobody gets arrested for the 40 Palestinians.
Your license right now. We're not playing this game here, man.
There's a cop in Chicago who's slashing tires.
Go get your license.
Now we're going to arrest this guy?
Close that door.
How many people are going to arrest? Do this, do that. I told you what to do. You better obey. You better obey me because I'm the guy with the badge and I'm the guy with the uniform. You ain't doing no shit. You ain't protecting and serving me. You're fucking starting shit. You're fucking picking a fight where you didn't have to pick a fight. You're making the situation way fucking worse. You're escalating this beyond all fucking reasonable. I got a uniform on, the big old fat fucking pieces of shit, short fat fuck who can't run, can't jump, can't fucking exercise. If he had to go after Tyreek Hill because if he was running, they wouldn't have catch him. If Tyreek Hill was fighting against him, they would gladly pull out their gun and shoot him. So since they're a bunch of lame-ass fucking, piece of shit, little fucking douchebag fucking, they ain't men, since they're a bunch of chicken head fucking chicken shit motherfuckers. They're a bunch of chicken shit motherfuckers, and so they're on a power trip. I got this badge, I got this uniform, and do you know your civil liberties? Do you know how to enforce your civil liberties? Do you know how to, and you have to what, go to jail and get all the shit taken care of later? Maybe you'll get some justice. Meanwhile, Alec Baldwin can shoot a fucking person, he gets to walk. Meanwhile, Donald Trump can get 34 fucking felonies, he's still free as a bird. How come you tough guys can't fucking arrest a war criminal? How come you tough guys can't fucking arrest a person doing an insurrection? 34 felonies doesn't get you in jail. 34 felonies don't get you manhandled. 34 felonies don't get you thrown down on the ground off to the side of the road. Why not? Why not? It's fucking bullshit. Some people get an indictment. They do all the process correctly. And even when you do the whole process correctly, they'll just keep paying for a lawyer after lawyer after lawyer. So if he wasn't Tyreek Hill, then this would have been worse. He could have ended up dead. Tyree Nichols right now, there's a federal case right now with Tyree Nichols, and the three of the 5 cops are having to explain whether or not they, the constitutional rights, whether or not they violated the constitutional rights. This is the same scene, only with the other officer off to the side. And you see how he basically throwing some shit back at him, right? Don't knock on my window like that. How come you ain't got your seatbelt on, huh? Just act like you could I could throw shit back out at you too. How come you ain't got your seatbelt on, huh? Well, don't knock on you're the one knocking on the window. Talk about contumely. Talk about Chaplinsky. Is that not fighting words? Is that not fighting actions? Are they not showing contempt and hatred? If you're just doing your damn job, just do your damn job. Why do you have to get all emotional about this shit? Why do you have to make sure, he didn't talk to me perfectly, so now I'm pissed off. Now I'm going to treat him like what? Like he's a fucking Israel, like he's fucking a war criminal, like he's got 34 fucking felonies. He ain't got 34 fucking felonies. He drove, 5 miles over the speed limit or some shit? I don't even see evidence of, how fast was he speeding? Do you have evidence that he was actually speeding? He was driving, a nice sleek sports car, so it looks like it's zipping on by. Are you sure it was speeding? I want to see the proof. Where's the evidence? These motherfuckers will just start fucking with people, and then they escalate this shit. And then they'll say resisting, and they'll say cooperative. You wasn't being cooperative. Oh, yeah, so that's the fucking crime? That ain't the fucking crime. It's a fascist police state. This shit used to happen 20 years ago in America all the fucking time. People just turn the blind eye, just turn an eye, don't even give a damn.
Hey, keep your window down.
See, he's escalating it. He's making it worse. You got his license. He's kind of looking around, you know, look at his fat fucking gut, fat fucking short fuck. So he's all pissed off. He ain't respecting his authority. He's supposed to call me sir, and you know, sir, and hey, sir, Mr. Officer, sir, man, sir. Okay, sorry, sir. He wants them to be afraid and scared and over the top, fucking stupid shit. Fucking stupid shit. You want to talk about being contemptuous? You want to talk about being fucking hateful? If Chaplinsky isn't allowed to call this motherfucker a fascist, then this motherfucker can't sit there and knock on people's fucking windows like this. Dude said, get the fucking ticket, do what you gotta do. And he said, what, too cool? He was too cool for school? Stupid shit, man.
Hey, keep your window down.
He keeps knocking on the window. After you saw that, he got mad. You saw that he got mad about the fucking knocking it. And then he's like, get out of the car. He rolled the window down. The window was rolled down.
Get out of the car right now.
He's got to roll the window all the way fucking down. And then look at this fucking fat fuck. Right? They got the authority of the state. So if the guy was to swing, let's say, you know, natural law would say you have a right to defend yourself. Natural law says you got to defend yourself. So you got these motherfuckers sitting there tugging on you. What if Tyreek Hill would have swung at him? What if he would have swung? What if he would have ran? He gets shot and killed, doesn't he? He gets fucking shot and killed right there on the fucking side of the road while people are just passing by, not saying a goddamn word. This is just like George Floyd. One person, two people arresting him, the other one are doing crowd control. Everybody back up. We're beating up this guy. Everybody allow us to fuck this guy over. We're all fucking this guy over. Everybody just back up and do as we're told. Do as you're told. Shut the hell up. Charlie Kirk said, all right, children. Children, you keep your hands on the steering wheel and you do as you're told and say, yes, sir, okay, sir, and then everything will be fine. You know, as much as we got to be all fucking respectful, why don't they got to be fucking respectful? Look how they're fucking... And the reason, according to Hobbes, the reason why being contemptuous or hate-filled is a problem, because if you show... It's not an injury. If you show somebody that you know you hate them, like fuck you or something, or you're contemptuous of them, knocking on their window like a fucking dick, you're not saying you haven't injured them yet. You haven't put your hands on them. You're just indicating that you can and you will. You're saying that the injury is possible. You want to do them injury. So for him to get all pissed off about them knocking on the windows like a fucking dick, well, he's got a right to be, you know, pissed off about this shit. You're not acting right. He give you your license, give him the fucking ticket. That's exactly what the cops should have done. Just took the license, ran it, no warrants, give him the fucking ticket. You got the license, you got any other information you wanted to register. He's saying roll down the window. He ain't even saying why you want to roll down the window. He's sitting there saying, why don't you want me to roll down the window? As if what? He's got a bunch of fucking, you know, stolen goods inside the car or some shit, like he's trying to hide some shit. He just don't like that you're fucking around. You're being a fucking asshole. You're showing contempt. You're showing, you know, fucking hatred. You're being contumely. You're being contumely, and that goes against the laws of nature, says Hobbes. Chaplinsky, cops understand that. You call a cop a fascist, well, they're allowed to take you to jail, right? People can understand that's fighting words, but they can't understand you being a fucking piece of shit with a cop knocking on a fucking window like a fucking dickhead. You can't understand how that's a fucking problem? Yeah, this is a Christian nation. You're supposed to treat others the way you want to be treated. So Tyreek Hill, you know, chases you down, knocking on the window like a fucking dickhead. And then because it showed that they that they could injure the person, then they did injure the person. So them showing hatred and them showing contempt by the way that they were fucking knocking on the fucking door, on the fucking window, they were showing that they're a bunch of contemptuous pieces of shit and they're violent and they don't know how to treat others. And this is how many times have these motherfuckers done this shit? How many times have they got away with this shit?
Bro, dude, beating on my window like he crazy. I ain't do nothing to him. Damn.
And he is crazy. He was crazy. He was knocking on the window like a fucking dick, and now look, he's pulling you out, and now they're going to kick you in the fucking side and do all this other shit. You're a big black man in a nice sports car, and you weren't sitting there kissing his ass. Okay, Mr. Officer, sir, Mr. Okay, I appreciate it, okay.
Hey, don't park there. Don't park there.
Hey. Hold on, bro. I just had surgery on my knee.
You see that guy in the background just fucking kick him from behind? Yeah, real tough guy.
Chill, bro.
He's saying he...
Don't do, bro. Back up. Hey, call Drew. Hey, call Drew. Call Drew, bro. Call Drew. Hey, call Drew, bro. Hey, what? Hey, call Drew, bro. Just call Drew. Hey.
And for better or worse, they set the example. So when you don't get any justice, when you don't, the courts don't care about you and the cops don't care about you. Well, why do you got the Bloods and the Crips? Why do you get the Trinidad Aragua? Why do you have the Confederates and the KKK and these Nazi fucking groups? These tribal, they start a tribe, and then if they do the same thing, right, you beat the shit out of one person, then you get your boys to circle you while you're beating the shit out of dude, and then they keep everybody back the fuck up. Nope, I'm going to go ahead and beat the shit out of dude, and you guys got to fucking back the fuck up. Yeah, no, we're the gangsters around here, and we get to do as the fuck as we please. We're the gangsters around here, and we get to do as the fuck as we please.
Hey, listen.
Hey, listen. Hey, man, they got Tyreek. The cops over here beating on him, man. They over here beating on Tyreek,
Listen, big
man.
man, don't park there, man. Just get in
Hey,
the
yo,
car.
hey, Drew, you gotta come, man.
Just get in the car.
Straight up, on the side of the,
Hey, get in the car.
See, they keep on doing this. You better obey my orders. You better do as I say. What's the fucking danger? The guy is about 100 fucking feet away, you know? Let him fucking videotape. If you're doing that, if Tyreek Hill was some violent person, say he just robbed a bank, okay, then you gotta do your damn job. That's fine. That's, you know, there's people circling around and shit. Alright, but if you did some dumb bullshit, well, you just circling around because you're fucking with dude. You're fucking with dude and you fucking know it. And now you're sitting there telling other people not to give a shit because you want to fuck with other fucking people. And then it just keeps on spiraling out of control. What a wrangled web we weave when we practice to deceive.
You're parked in the middle of the street.
I'm in the car.
You gotta go before you get a ticket. Hey, you're in the car.
Who's the driver? This is my car.
All right, move.
You gotta
move right now. Let me have your license. You're gonna have to ticket too.
I'm coming.
Let me have your license. You're gonna have ticket. Let me have your license.
I'm leaving.
I'm not playing. Let me have your license.
And then they got the fucking dehumanizing fucking sunglasses so they don't have to look people in the eye. You short little fat fucking insecure fuck. Respect my authority. I told you what to do. You better obey. Well, what if it's unlawful? You ain't allowed to give unlawful orders, motherfucker. You know? I thought you got a fucking... Don't you have a problem? Don't you need to arrest this guy? Why are you sitting there worrying about what somebody is 1,000... You know, somebody in a car 1,000 feet away? They ain't doing nothing. They ain't saying nothing. They're just, you know, watching the fucking guy. And that's what pisses you off. Respect my authority. I got a badge on, so I get to be a criminal gangster fuck, and I get to fucking fuck anybody over that I fucking want to. This is such bullshit, man.
Yo, what's
Your
going
license
on?
right now.
What's going on?
Your license right now. You're not gonna give me your license?
Hey,
You're not gonna give me your license?
I'm leaving.
Let me have your license. Your license right now. Hey, your license right now. Or I'm gonna lock you up. Your license right now.
Look at that power trip. Motherfucker's on a power trip right now, right? You was on the phone calling. You was getting mad. You're concerned about your friend. Now you're gonna get arrested. Yeah. You just keep on fucking around. They keep on making it worse and worse and worse.
Your license right now. You're dealing with me now. Your license right now.
Kamala isn't about abolishing the police. She did mention defund the police. And actually what Kamala has said over and over again is we need to reimagine policing. She says we want good cops. We want our grandma to be able to go to Sunday school or to go to church without getting harassed. We want that. But what we don't want is we don't want racial profiling. What we don't want is excessive force. What we don't want is our civil liberties being curtailed. This is all those things. This is racial profiling. This is excessive force. And where's the civil liberties at? You have a right. You're innocent until proven guilty. So for them to fucking go all ballistic and ape shit over some dumb little minor fucking thing, oh, he was driving a little fast. Was he or was he not? A lot of times they'll start this whole fucking thing on some bullshit, trumped up bullshit. You got to have probable cause to fuck with people. That's why with Christian Glass, they told him, don't even engage. You engage with one of these fucking psychos, you know, then they'll get worse and worse and worse, you know. Just stay in your lane, motherfucking even road ragers, you know. If they ain't fucking hitting your car and doing some shit. Somebody said, nobody can piss me off and make me mad if they're trying to. That's what this motherfucker's trying to do is either A, keep provoking, keep being a dick, do this, do that, do this. Oh, he didn't do the one thing right. Now I get to fucking use violence. Oh, he didn't do another thing right. Now I get to escalate it, use a tater. Oh, he didn't do a third thing right. Now he's fucking shot dead. I wonder about these motherfuckers, if any of this shit's ever happened, you know, before. This definitely puts a question on all their arrests. Every single arrest that they've ever fucking done. Was it legitimate? Did you actually go after the bad guy, or did you just fuck with the victim? You only had the one victim there by himself, and all the fucking goddamn perpetrators took the fuck off, and you were like, well, you better respect my authority. And when he says do your damn job, then all of a sudden you're down on the fucking ground because I told you to do your damn job. Why don't you do your damn job, motherfucker? Write him a speeding ticket and then go back on with your life. How many speeders just fucking passed? You know, you care about the people speeding or don't you? How many real fucking crimes are actually happening where people are being injured? How come you ain't get seatbelt done, huh? Why do you want me to let the window down, huh? He thought he could just be a smart ass and just fucking outsmart ass him or something. Be a fucking smart aleck motherfucker. And then it just keeps on escalating. So this is disgusting, and I hope they win $1 million off of this fucking case, and I hope all those cops get fucking fired. And I hope that they're never fucking employed anywhere again, fat fucking piece of shit. You know, if they didn't have that badge in the uniform, they didn't have the Austin State Authority that was backing them doing this shit, they couldn't even arrest the motherfucker. They couldn't even arrest themselves. They couldn't even arrest each other. You know, if you're a bouncer, if you're a private bouncer at a damn place, they ain't big enough to fucking stop the fucking person. They probably even couldn't even stop the person if somebody was a home invasion. So I'm supposed to expect. So they're just fucking with people that respect their authority, and then they don't respect it enough. He respected enough to pull over. He respected enough to give you the license. He rolled the window down and gave you the license. Go get the ticket. He said he was late, but he was just sitting there, you know, like back talking to him, or he wasn't kissing his fucking ass. If I was the cop there, I would have just given him the ticket. Go ahead, I got this and that to do. Okay, you know, that's the fucking law. You're punished by getting a ticket. And then that's it. Just sit there and try to provoke a person until what? Till they fucking swing at you, till they say something and do something more. The patience of black people, the patience of Tyreek Hill is incredible. The patience of all his friends are incredible. Especially with this motherfucker being a fucking psycho motherfucker. They're like twice as big as him. They're like twice as big as him. And look at this motherfucker, man. Just being a piece of shit. Now you better get in the car and do as I say, because respect my authority. Motherfuckers.